What is going on, everybody? This is Nick here at Y4Turbo. We are playing some NHL 17 HUT mode, and this video is kind of a quick impromptu video, just kind of entitled August in the NHL. Now, we all know there's spatterings of news, Yager's contract, is he going to Flames? Are these other teams looking at him? Things like that. Is there anything going on with these college free agents, signing in Colorado and New Jersey? And, that's fun and everything. I remember last year we had Jimmy Vesey or VC, and that, he had a decent year, but it's just August. August is August, and it's very dull. And this game that I'm currently playing, hopefully I put the right one up, it is just the epitome of NHL 17 in August, which is just a boring, slow race. And kind of my thought process on making this video is like, how do you stay motivated in August like this? I know September is very soon, just in a couple days, and just a few days after the month starts, we're gonna get, half the month, we're gonna get a new NHL game. It's gonna bring a lot of new fans in. Not as much as like Christmas time does, but not a lot of new players. I know all the big guns are going to be streaming this year. I know Nasher just started a channel on Twitch, so we can look forward to that more consistently. I have a channel on Twitch now, and there's a big reveal. I know in the last non-GM episode I said there'd be face reveal. There will be a face in the streams in the coming future, and yeah, I think I might do a little bit tonight. So keep an eye on my Twitter at Y4Turbo and check for a time we're going to go live. It's most likely going to be around 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to be 5 p.m. Central. So if you are on the East Coast or East side of Canada, let's go on tonight, and we can do kind of a test run. It'd be nice to see a few people there. And we'll go for a couple hours. Maybe I'll just play some HUT. Maybe we'll do the Toronto GM. I'm not really sure. And we can jump around. We can do other stuff. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. And you guys can kind of be my beta run for how I want to do it in the future. Higher production value. And something that the NHL community hasn't really seen that much of. I just want to kind of grow our community as a whole. I think it's good for everybody if all the streamers, all the YouTubers grow at one time. It's good for everybody because we're losing YouTubers. We're losing people because of the downward trend since about 2015 on the game. So if you are just a watcher and you don't have a channel, I suggest really going to these channels, being involved in conversation in the comments, going to these Twitch channels, being in chat, sharing videos on social media, liking stuff on social media, following your favorite streamers. I was thinking about it the other day, and I follow a ton of people on Twitch. I subscribe to a ton of people on YouTube, and I was like, wow, my Twitter feed is like just all kind of my in real life friends, a couple personalities, and some big guns that kind of stick out. But I wasn't following like nearly any of the people I subscribe to on YouTube or follow on Twitch or subscribe to on Twitch, which I do. So I just went through, found all their Twitters, found all their Instagrams, followed them because you may be a big fan of somebody, but you realize you're not following them or you're not really supporting them as much as you'd like. And that kind of happened to me. So I was like, okay, I gotta, I want to go through, I want to follow all these because I followed, like the big NHL YouTubers and stuff like that. But it's nice to go through and follow some of the smaller channels and even some of the quote unquote big small channels that are kind of the mid tier. Go follow them, see what they're doing. And if you like other games, follow them. Or maybe there's some, you like vlogs or IRL streams or something like that. Just go follow these people. And I think as a whole, it will build the platform because at the end of the day, this is all a new medium. The last 10 years or so, it's been more relevant with monetization, but it's crazy how quick this kind of came up. I mean, I can barely remember a time without YouTube, and it was a majority of my life. So that's pretty strange. And at this point, it's creeping up where it's, this massive part of my life. Because before that, we had Flash Player, and I know like flashplayer.com was really good for like animations. Like Newgrounds was really good for that kind of stuff and games, um, different Shockwave games and things like that. Like, what do you guys remember before that? If you do, because I know I have a lot of younger viewers and things like that, younger hockey fans. But it used to be weird, and we didn't really think about it. But now thinking about all the accessibility, and it's crazy. I feel like I have a window into these people's lives that I never did before. You know, following a streamer and being able to talk in their chat, and you're like, wow, this is a person that I would maybe have commented on their video. They respond like, oh, cool. Hey, thanks for the kind words or whatever question I asked. But it's just a back and forth, like boom, boom, boom. They're talking to me. I'm talking to them. They're talking to me. It's crazy. So that kind of inspired me. And I've been, doing YouTube for a few years now, off and on, as you guys know. And I think Twitch is just the next logical step. So let's get it started and let's go for this next thing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, it'll be funny. I'm really inspired by a lot of streamers recently and a lot of personalities on YouTube. I don't know if you guys watch On the Bench. If not, they're they're really big on Instagram, but they just started a channel over the summer, I believe, or it might have been right before the summer, in the spring or so, because most of their videos at the very oldest are about 5 months old, 4 or 5 months old. But yeah, they're a lot bigger on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. But if you guys don't follow them, and I'm sure you do, we're a hockey channel. You guys have to follow them. Go check it out. They do all those funny like skits with real NHL players, and it's just, that's so inspiring. A different part of the NHL, experience. That's not playing a game or not talking about the game. It's making comedy based on the game. It's awesome. There's a ton of great stuff like that coming out, and I think just going and supporting it is probably the best option for everybody, because if we lift one channel up, then that brings exposure to all these other channels, and my smaller YouTube channel friends, myself, it just can be so much easier for everybody, and that can bring saturation to the game of hockey. I mean, it's crazy. Like, just look at how like 2K and Madden and stuff, like how they're treated almost as they are esports now. NHL still has a ways to go to kind of get out of the, there's obviously glitch goals, there's obviously, exploits you can do, and it's very difficult to I'm sure it's difficult to code a game where you're on a frictionless or basically frictionless piece of ice and try to make characters exist normally, and I can't even fathom how you code or program that. And I mean, NHL 18 feels good. I've been playing a lot of 17 recently, which I really haven't been. I've been doing some GM modes and stuff, but just up until this last month, I've been really getting back into HUT, trying to go for that Division 1. I'm 2 divisions away. I just haven't played enough games this year even to get to Division 1, so I have to just go through them. I think I lost like one I think I lost one season, so I'm back by like 4 games or however many it is. But it's just crazy how I feel like the game's a lot slower. It doesn't feel as optimized for my play style and a lot of other people's play style, where like we want to play fast, we want offensive to go fast, but we want to be able to slow the game down when we need to and feel like it actually gets slowed down, which you can kind of do in NHL 17, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's all the same pace. Everything is the same pace. The offense is slow. The defense is slow. Stuff gets stuck in the neutral zone between blue lines. It's just like, I've just been playing it, and I can't even play like higher tier stuff without getting really tilted and upset, because you get to these higher ranks, because I'm in Division 3 now, I think I've worked my way up to, or Division 2 maybe, and it's just, the exploits and people trying to desync you in August, and people who just give up and just want to get through the game to get their pucks, or coins, I guess they're called now. It's just awful, and I've never been one of those people to go super hard into HUT and try to collect the perfect team and get all 99s And I'm not sponsored by EA, so it's not like I'm given all the 99s or all the promos. It would be nice because I do giveaways all the time. That would be a lot of fun. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not into the collecting. I'm in the building of the team. I'm really into that with GM mode and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I never got into it. So it might be cool to really go hard this year in NHL 18. You know, maybe we'll get to a level altogether where we can contact EA. That would be so sick. Become an influencer. There was a ton of new guys added to the roster this year for EA influencers, so that's really cool. It's good to see that they're supporting their game. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's free marketing. The creators and content makers put in the work to put out a billboard for your game and show everyone that it's a thing. And if they're a good personality, if people like watching them, like I hope you guys like watching me, or Johnny, or Don't Be Sod, or Bacon, anybody, you know, EA's going to take notice and be like, okay, we should definitely just go for this and ride it as far as we can. And I think they are kind of trying to do that. Obviously, they're more limited than something like I said before, Madden or FIFA or 2K, even like MLB The Show and stuff like that. You know, those things you consistently see in at least like the top 50 on Twitch. You know, sports games aren't as big unless you count esports or maybe Rocket League. Because obviously esports, it's always like Hearthstone, Dota, League of Legends, like stuff like that. And then your first person shooter or third person shooter stuff like PUBG, Overwatch, those kind of take over maybe they're definitely in the top 10, but you know, they're never like really number one unless a tournament's going on, or it's the weekend, which typically it can be. You know, I've seen some like Overwatch stuff, like contenders jump up to number one, but typically it's going to be like League or a MOBA or something like that. But sports games are typically pretty far down unless, like I said, there's a tournament going on or someone's playing it. Like I know 2K, like Troyden, he consistently gets about 2,000 to 3,000 viewers, and that really helps for 2K. Thing is, NHL, I mean, I think Bacon tweeted it best a couple weeks ago when the beta was out for 18. He was like, went on at around 10 p.m., you know, prime time for television and Twitch streaming and all this stuff. And there were 28 total people watching NHL 18, that is, not 17, because I think 17 would have had a few hundred. But 28 people, or I guess you guys can find the tweet or I can later, but yeah, it was like 26 or 28 people playing NHL 18 on Twitch, or 28 viewers, and there were, you know, 16 streamers or something. It's like, man, you know, I know it's summer and you guys are outside and people are doing stuff, but we're really going to go hard in the fall, and we're going to do this, because now I'm not only thinking about my channel, I'm thinking about getting the whole community up to the next point. And I think that means taking some risks, you know, showing my face, doing some stuff. I'm not going to reveal anything right now, but later tonight, if you have seen this video, go online and we will figure it out. I'll at least do a little bit of streaming. I want to do a couple hours, obviously, and hopefully we can do some GM. Maybe we can. I might just do some HUT, honestly, and try to get to Division 1. That might be a lot of fun. That might be a good one to stream, and we can really go off and just put NHL 17 to rest. Let it leave and trot off into the sunset, never to be heard from again, because it has run its course, and 18 looks great, and I hope the honeymoon phase with 18 never ends. So that's what I really wanted to go over. Just look at this gameplay. Oh my God, I'm so absolutely just over NHL 17. I just want to get past it. Like, this is like a championship game, I'm pretty sure. This is like huge stakes. But I'm pretty sure they have, you know, it's how the matching system. I wish you could just get somebody who's, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a developer. I have no idea. So let them do what they want. Whatever. Next year's going to be better. Bigger player base, less desync. Hopefully they get rid of that. Ugh. What do you guys think? Down below in the comments, let me know. Make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/Y4Turbo and on Twitter. We're going live tonight, so check it out. On Twitter, I will post when we're going live. And you guys are in for a treat. Face reveal. Ooh, hair reveal. I'll probably wear a Wings jersey. It's going to be bright. Some shades. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching again. We'll see you next time out on the ice.